to start a little bit about the summer and just what did you kind of do, and how long did you wait before you started to get back into, I guess, hockey mode and ready for camp?
Yeah, at first it was definitely a lot of rest and recovery for a long season. Took me about 2 to 3 weeks to get back into the gym, and then another week or so back on the ice. All in all, it was a good summer. I think I got the most out of it for the time we had, and ready to go here.
During the season, you get so many games, and then you get all the way to Game 7 of the Cup final. You maybe don't have time to look back at your season until it's over, complete, and you get a chance to think about it. When you look back at last season, what strikes you about it, or what were you maybe most proud of?
I think the resilience we showed in our group. Obviously, it wasn't the start we were looking for. Changes happened, but that didn't affect us. We bounced back. We knew what we had in the room, and even in the Cup Finals, being down 3-0, we showed resilience. We showed we had what it takes inside of us, and now it makes us that much hungrier.
Okay, we're so polite. No, I'm sorry. What about your year? Just a jump in points and maybe leadership. Just everything seemed to go up for you. How would you kind of categorize how the year felt for you?
Yeah, I guess like I said, it wasn't the greatest start team-wise, individually-wise, but by the end of it, things were flowing. Team was flowing. Individuals were flowing. I think that's when individuals have success, it's normal when the team's doing well. So I think once you figure out the team, putting the team first, that's when you start to succeed.
Evan, does your mindset change after a season like last year when you have the success you had? Does it change at all in the offseason leading up to another year?
I think it just makes you that much hungrier. Like I said earlier, you go through that long season just to kind of not really get rewarded in the end. You get the experience, but it's not what you're looking for. So it makes you that much hungrier to really bear down when you get that chance, or when there's something not going your way, just to stay even keel, because things will turn around.
Clearly, you've proven yourself to be one of the best power play quarterbacks in the world right now. Can you maybe talk about your progression when you first were tasked with the job, and how that kind of progressively became perhaps a little bit more comfortable for you over time and experience?
Yeah, I got eased into it slowly, which was nice. Tice helped me out quite a bit, and when you got the 4 other guys out there, kind of makes it pretty easy for me up there. Kind of get open for them, give it to them in good spots, and they make things happen when there's not many things to happen.
How much do you want to play in the Four Nations Cup against the other Americans and the men's?
Honestly, you're just waiting to get the season going. Haven't thought about that too much.
Because some guys want the time off, but that'll just be more games.
I mean, like I said, the season hasn't even started yet, so I'm just looking forward to that.
Evan, there's been some changes on the blue line. Got new guys coming in here. Some have NHL experience. Some don't have too much as a veteran guy now. Do you kind of take it upon yourself at all to help those guys out, kind of get acclimated to the team and the way things are around here during training camp?
Yeah, I think everyone's very good at making everybody else feel comfortable. I think that's the biggest thing. When you feel comfortable here, that's kind of when you play to your potential. So I think that's the biggest thing, is making them feel comfortable, whether it's on the ice, off the ice. Just talking, making sure they know what's going on. I think that's going to be important.
Do you ever now and then think about that shot you rattled off the goalpost in Game 7?
Definitely still think about that one. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it. But like I said, it's one of those that if it goes in, who knows where we'd be right now, right? But can't think about it too much now. There's a new season to get going.
Yeah, is it tough to get? I know, like talking to guys, and there was such a disappointment getting that far. But sometimes teams get in a habit of trying to win last year's cup with this year's team. And is it important to move on and trying to win this year's cup with this year's team, I think?
Definitely, yeah. It's a good point. I think we just got to take what we learned from last season and move on from it. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, but now, like I said, we know what we're capable of. Made a few tweaks, and I think we're going to be better for it.
Do you find the opposition tosses out a few tweaks on your power play too? Did you notice that as the playoffs went along, that the different teams you played looked at your power play differently?
Yeah, I think every team has a different way to defend it. But in the end, it's what we do. We kind of want to dictate what we do, whether they're playing a 3-up or they're playing a hybrid style. You got to just work with what they're giving you.
And just doing a story on your head coach, of course, his first NHL training camp right now. Sorry to put you on the spot, but is there like a story or anything that kind of depicts what Chris Knobloch was all about last season, perhaps during the playoff run?
He always made you feel comfortable, calm back there. Especially him. He was calm, relaxed, between periods. He, whether we were up, we were down, he was always even keel, and I think that really helped you settle back and kind of go in there without panic.